Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Well, hey, welcome back, guys, to the Game to Love podcast. And I know people are saying the match has started. Well, we've had 2 hours and 10 minutes of this match. I woke up and I thought, why not? In fact, I woke up a bit late today. It's like 20 past 9. Usually I've been waking up very early all week. So I was thinking maybe I could do a bit more of this match. But it's better to still cover a set than nothing. And I think there's a lot at stake in this set because obviously a bronze medal is on the line here. Let me just get this up. And yeah, Djokovic has had a bit of a torrid time. Obviously, he went out yesterday to Alex Zverev. So no gold or silver for him. But the option of still getting a medal is there. It's going to be tricky, though, because Carreño Busta, he's already had a match point, in fact, which is mental. He took the first set. And right now, he's been playing very well. I've been trying to watch a little bit of it from the tiebreak onwards. There seemed to be a bit of a long stoppage after the second set and a toilet break, giving me some extra time to set up the stream because obviously there was nothing set up for it. And I can take you straight into the action right now. It's 15:30. Carreño Busta. He's attacking the Djokovic serve right now. Shout out to everyone who's joined us. John Silk saying, great, you're covering it. Yeah, well, I may as well. If I was going to go watch it, I may as well cover what I can of this match. How long it's going to be, I'm not so sure. But right now, 2 break points for Carreño Busta. You can see I've not opted for the Spanish flag or the Serbian flag, but I'm actually going to be cheering on Novak Djokovic. I want him to win. There's no secrets about it. I think it's tough for him at the moment. He obviously went out of the doubles, went out of the singles. Come on, surely he's gonna have to take the bronze. I'll be disappointed if he can't take this one. We've got John Silky saying, hit that like button, share and subscribe, GTL family. Yeah, if you haven't already, join us. We'll be trying to cover the final as well tomorrow. Should be able to do that one. But currently, these well, it's only 1 break point now. I'll just update you how that happened. It's 30-40. It was a good serve by Djokovic, and he's unreturnable in the end. Busta unable to get it back. Not a great one. It may take a while for a few other people to filter in, because I think not many people was aware we was even doing this match. You got Didas and the US Open still on the go for Nole. Yeah, he's definitely going to be focused on that. I don't think you can be that disappointed as a Djokovic fan. But ultimately, I do think when you were talking about the GOAT debate, people will often sort of talk about the Olympics. And now that's eluded him. He's going to have to wait another 3 years. And it's going to be on the clay courts. You'd expect the hard court tournament like this one to be a lot easier than, say, Roland Garros, where the likes of Rafa may be there. But anyway, I can confirm there's actually been a break. Carreño Busta's broken Djokovic. I'll tell you how it happens. They look like they're going backhand to backhand here. Busta sort of hitting the line there. Goes forehand into the open court. Goes back there again. Djokovic on the stretch. He can't get it. Busta breaks.
Another point, Carreño Busta. Carreño Busta.
The Carreño Busta's buttons playing. Who would have thought it? I would be in my Saturday morning playing the Busta button. But he deserves it because since I've watched the stream, he's been pretty good. The tie break, you could say, a little bit unfortunate. But he did well in the tie break. He probably was the better player for large spells of it. He generated a match point. I'm just going to have a look at all the point by point so I can update you. One sec. Just getting out. But now it's all on Busta. He's going for bronze and it's in his hands completely. It's 15 love up, looking to consolidate. Can he do it, though? Can he do it? Djokovic, wow, what's happened? It's very rare you see Djokovic lose 3 matches in 2 days. Yesterday would have to go down as one of the worst Fridays he's ever had in his career because he lost 2 matches in the singles and the doubles. And for someone who, well, you have to just look down his head-to-head. He doesn't lose. He rarely loses. I don't think he even lost in the doubles when he did it this year. He had to withdraw because his opponent, his partner got injured. But the guy don't lose. So to lose 3 times in a matter of, well, all within 24 hours is just ridiculous. Can he find something back here? I'm not sure. He's just, from having such a great tournament to just playing where looking beatable is just insane for me. Whether this goes into the US Open, maybe after the Olympics, he's going to take some time off. Personally, I would recommend it. If I'm a Djokovic fan or Djokovic's team, take a few weeks off. Take as long as you need off, if I'm honest. Maybe take all the events off until the US Open because he's not someone who needs match fitness to get ready for it. Just take the time to prepare, recover, and sort of get your head back on track again. I don't see much benefit in him playing tournaments after this. Maybe one. I think he's just, because clearly he may have maybe done a little bit too much, overexerted himself. And these conditions are cruel. There's no 2 ways about it. Everyone's complained about it. And you can see from the weather there and the humidity, it's certainly not easy. Djokovic there has actually given up on that point. So he thought the ball was out. He stopped playing. And Busta kept playing. And the ball passed him. I think we saw something happen similar on the clay with Rafa this year. Very bizarre, though. For someone like a world number 1 making that kind of mistake, he roars at himself and, mate, rightfully so, because that's not good enough. But Busta's taken the opportunity, and now he's consolidated the break. You got John asking, is there a mixed doubles bronze match still to play for as well? Well, you'd assume so, yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so he's going to be playing Barty. So Barty, Piers, Stojanovic, Djokovic. That could actually be a good watch, if I'm honest. I think it starts in about 2 hours' time. So I think you've got Rybakina, Svitolina on after this. And potentially it could be on after that one, or it might be on another call altogether. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, what is happening right now? Free love, Carreño Busta, 2 hours 18 played. Is he going to, I don't know. Can Djokovic find a way back here? You got the call one saying, why are you so late? Apologies, mate. We just thought we'd put something out there rather than nothing. We still obviously had the last set. Sometimes it's better just to do some bits. Yeah, and John Silk said it's going to be 4 matches in just over 24 hours for Djokovic. And currently, the way it's looking, he could be losing 3 of them. Surely not 4. But the other one could be tough because Ashley Barty's no mug. She's if you want to play any woman on tour, probably not Ashley Barty when you're having a bit of a tough spell. And for some reason, my stream's gone to an advert, so hopefully it does come back on. Never seen that before. But yeah, guys, let us know. What have you thought of the match so far? Obviously, I missed the first set more or less entirely. Caught some of the second. And then obviously the third, I've watched it all and I covered most of it. Let me just have a little look at the point by point because it does seem a bit crazy. So as you can see, Carreño Busta in that first set was very good. He took the break early, 3-2. And then from there, just managed to hold it. He had to save some break points. Ultimately, though, he saved 2 break points and then took the set. So well done to him. Second set, though, a bit more topsy-turvy. There was no breaks whatsoever. Not even a single break point the entire set. We get to the tie break. And this is where it gets a bit mad. Carreño Busta, 6-5 up. We had match point. And then Djokovic, like he does, better than anyone else, managed to serve out 2 great serves. Not sure if one of them was an ace or not. And and then generate his own match point, and set point, and he takes it on his first set point. He takes it 8-6, and then third set. Well, let's be honest, it's only been one-way traffic since I've watched. I think Djokovic has looked a bit lethargic at the back end of the court. He's made several mistakes. Busta seems to have a little bit of a bigger tank, if I'm honest. He's someone who can stay in the rallies with Djokovic and trouble him. But you've got to remember, Busta's had a great tournament, and as much as I'm not a big fan, you've got to admire how well he's played. I thought losing to Khachanov was disappointing because I thought he could have beaten him. But you can see now that one's long from Djokovic. Must be about half a metre long on the baseline, and that's love 15. One-way traffic. Could it be a bagel? We know we were talking about it earlier, and you can see there, Djokovic has absolutely smashed his racket up. In the changeover, he got the racket and smashed it up against the post, and it's just mangled. So whether that's going to help him, I know Zverev did something similar against him, and after the racket smash, he was a different player. Is it going to work the same for Djokovic? He comes into the net, it's a good volley, 15-all. And I'll back on to Carreño Busta. The people who's beat, who I thought was amazing, is Marin Cilic, Dominic Quetfa, and of course, the world number 2, Daniil Medvedev. So based off that sort of portfolio of players he's beaten, you'd have maybe looked at Khachanov and thought, yeah, why not? But he lost in straight sets. Djokovic, on the other hand, had a little bit of an easier draw. Delian, Struff, Fokina, all straight sets, very comfortable. Then Nishikori, super easy. But Nishikori, I thought, would have been a bit of a tougher match. I can't really say that's an easy one. And then Zverev lost 2-1, and it was actually quite convincing as well. I know it's 2-1, but Zverev fully deserved it. He was the better player for the whole entirety of that match. Let's go back to the match here, because Djokovic turned it around a little bit, 30-15, looking to get a game on the board in this final set. It would be his first game of this set, which is mental. You got Ben there in the chat saying, surely Djokovic doesn't even want another bronze. Well, I'm sure he does. If he's in this position, he'll take a bronze rather than nothing. It's a smash on the baseline there. Busta, just sort of, he's not going for anything now. I think he knows. He can feel the fact that Djokovic is tired. He's frustrated. And there's not many players who will go, you know what, I'm actually going to rally with Novak Djokovic here today. I'm going to elongate the rallies. I'm not going to have to play high percentage shots. I'm just going to keep it going. And that's exactly what he's doing. And Djokovic cannot handle it. He's kind of being suffocated right now. You got the cool one saying, stop disrespecting Busta. He's closing in into the top 10. Well, I know he is. I didn't disrespect him. I said he's been great all tournament. One thing I would have said is, based off who he's beaten, I'm surprised he couldn't beat Khachanov. But then maybe credit to Khachanov. I've not watched enough of him. You've got Ayush there saying, I'm a Nadal fan, but Djokovic in this condition saddens me. Well, it doesn't sadden me because I think he's just he's showing a human side. At the end of the day, you've got to remember, in sport, you can't be perfect all the time. And he sort of broke that record, that whole feeling for the last few months, because he's looked perfect all the time. But ultimately, you can have off times. You can have off periods. You can reach a point physically where you're sort of burnt out and struggling. I think he's reached his boundaries a little bit, and he's now going to know going forward, because you can say, oh, he's an experienced player, he knows his body better than anyone. But you're always learning, I feel, about your body. And he's now probably learned that, you know what, I've got to the stage here where I've maybe overdone it recently. This is just not the level I would like to be playing at. And there's no two ways about it. He can't actually stay in it with him. He's not staying in this with Busta. I would be shocked if Busta chokes this and is unable to get the bronze. You've got Son of Robin here going, I think losing to Busta has to be worse than losing the bronze. I think that's a bit disrespectful to Busta. He's a good player. Obviously, the only time these two, well, the head-to-head between them is just one-sided as ever. It's the most one-sided you can get. The one thing what did happen, which was a bit mad, was obviously the default. But can you look at that and think... Can you look at that and say that Busta really beat Djokovic? I guess he did. He took the first set, but it's a bit of a weird win. It's not really a convincing one. I don't think you can gloat about it as a Busta fan. So Djokovic has always beaten him. But not here today, not when it matters, not when there's a medal at stake. And to think that Djokovic is going to go home from Tokyo without a medal is just, mind-boggling, to be honest. I actually did predict he goes out in the semi-finals, but I thought he would definitely have taken a bronze, at least. He can still take a bronze in the other match, I guess. He's got a doubles one, but it depends how much you really value a doubles medal compared to a singles. I don't think it will be used in the GOAT debate too often. 30-15 here for Busta. It was a good serve. Goes now into the open court. Comes in. Good volley. Nice shot from him. The lob's just long, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. It's still in. I think he finished off with a good forehand. Wow. And Busta, for me, I think he's a better hard courter now. I think he's definitely consolidated that theory in everyone's minds. There's been some talk about him being a bit of a clay court merchant and one of these clay players. Not for me at all. I think he's better actually on the hard courts, and I think he's proven that time after time. He had a good US Open run last time out, and a few of his titles have been on the hard court, so could maybe add a bronze medal to that as well. You've got John there saying, if Djokovic is reaching burnout levels, what about the GTL family? Maybe you guys need a rest before the US Open. John, we never rest on Game to Love. We'll be bringing you every tournament, no matter what. But talking about burnout, how about Casper Ruud? Secretly, he's been going about his business on the clay court, and now he's going for 3 tournaments back to back. And if he does, Ben was telling me yesterday, he would be going number 8 in the world. So credit to Casper Ruud. When people have been going to the Olympics and people are taking some time out to spend with family, and just giving it a little bit of a rest, Casper Ruud's been slogging it out, and he might even have 3 titles to show for it and a top 10 finish. So potentially some of these players in the Olympics might have been thinking, you know what? Maybe I should have just stayed on the tour, got some points and some prize money, and sort of pushed your career forward a little bit. Casper Ruud, very smart of him. You got RS here. How you doing, mate? Good morning to you. Saying I watched more of the women's doubles bronze medal. The winner, Pegosi Stefani, ranked 200. They got into the draw just hours before the final draw. They have no preparation whatsoever. Really inspiring story. Wow. I didn't even know they won. I'll be honest. So I'll have to go check that out afterwards. Maybe watch some highlights. Obviously, both of them to me, I'm not even sure if they're doubles players, are they? Or maybe they are. But that's brilliant for them. Really proud of them. You've got John saying, JG, in every 15-minute reminder, he predicted Djokovic would go out in the semis. Come on, John, I think it's been twice so far. Steady on there, Johnny boy. We've got Krillil there saying no medal for Djokovic. Doesn't look likely right now because Busta did hold his serve and he's 4-1 up. And I don't think he's going to be able to, I don't think he's going to bottle it, but anything is possible. Can Djokovic just find another gear here? Can he find any energy left in the tank whatsoever? It doesn't look like it, but anything is possible for sure. You've got Sam H saying, damn, I missed this. No, to be fair, Sam, you probably didn't. We did do this very late. I've only covered the final set. As you can see, I've been live for about 20 minutes or so. I thought it'd be better than nothing. Apologies for not bringing you more coverage earlier on. But you got Sashi Kumar saying, JG, if you predicted bronze for Novak, then you didn't realise how disappointed he would be after losing the semis and that could play a factor. Yeah, that's a good point. A good point. I probably didn't consider that, no. Because I was expecting if he's to go into the bronze, I'll be like, he's surely not going to lose that one as well. Because you don't see him lose that often. And when he does, you don't expect him to be losing often. But yeah, it's a good point. You got Ben there just reminding us that he did predict Dimitrov to beat Thiem at the Australian Open. And that is definitely more than 2 times. I think we're approaching, well over 100 now. So he's got one prediction right on Game to Love. That's 30 love here. Djokovic looking to hold his serve. 2 big serves from him. Just something to note as well. Challenges remaining. He's only got 1 left, Djokovic. He's been using them a few times and not in good situations. I think that just sort of shows the level of frustration Djokovic is at. He smashed his racket in the changeover in this set. And he smashed it well as well. It was one of them where the racket is never, ever going to see any kind of life whatsoever. I think Busta there's just gone long, sort of overplaying it slightly. 40 love. Djokovic for looking for a game to love here. It's only one break, though. One break in it for a bronze medal. Are we going to see a Djokovic charge? Into the net. Second serve coming up. And second serve points one. It's 56% for Djokovic. So it's not... I've actually seen a lot worse, if I'm honest. Oh, he just steps in. Good shot, Busta. Well played from him. Clean winner. Steps into the second serve and just whacks one down the line. You got Litcham saying, show us the game. Unfortunately, we can't show it on YouTube. We will get pulled. But if you want to check out our Discord chat, you can watch it all in there. I think it's pinned in the live chat. Sam saying he smashed it. Yeah, he smashed his racket up real bad. So, of course, he wants the medal. I'm not buying. I think Ben was saying something silly as well. Like, oh, does he even care? Of course he wants a medal. Everyone would take a bronze medal over no medal. I don't buy that nonsense. But he comes into the net. Busta misses an easy passing shot, if I'm honest. And it's just dragged wide. So it's 4-2. One break separating them for a bronze medal. Djokovic walking around the baseline. Goes to the towel. Wipes the sweat. Can he find something? Can some that inner strength? We know he's very much into his inner strength and his yoga and his meditation. Can he sort of meditate himself here into a break back? I'm not sure if it works like that, but never know. We do have over 100 people here, which is awesome. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video. I'm cautious there's not many likes. But if we can maybe get to 100 by the end, I think that would be a job well done. And if you're new to Game to Love, hit the subscribe button as well. Busta there goes down the line. Djokovic on the stretch. He's sort of dictating this rally. Goes into the other side now. Too good. Some really good, powerful hitting here for Busta. And I'm sure there's Rafa Nadal watching from somewhere in the world, cheering him on for the bronze. He's a bit of a double whammy. He can cheer Busta on for the Spanish bronze and the fact that Djokovic doesn't win a medal. First serve coming up. Goes to the backhand of Djokovic. Goes into the open court again to forehand side. Djokovic still moving okay. He's getting to these shots, but doesn't really seem to have the power like he usually does. It's more just getting it back. And he's not really getting them back very deep. That's a little bit of a better backhand from him. But you can see he's sort of putting so much energy into every shot. It's not the same technique as what we're used to. And that one he didn't even run for. Djokovic standing still, refusing to run. Whether that's an injury or he's just simply flat out tired. I think that is more the case. It doesn't seem to be any injury. I'm sure he will speak after the match. It just seems like he's exhausted. He's a man who's played too much tennis and he just doesn't have any answers right now. Busta as well is playing awesome. I must admit, really, really good. You can have a look at the stats. Busta, 28 winners to 22 unforced. And Djokovic only 12 winners to 19 unforced. It's 30 love. 40 love, should I say. Looking for a game to love. And he's so close now to the magic number 5. It was a good drop shot. Djokovic goes. And he's on the stretch. What a shot from Carreño Busta.
Don't mess with me, cause you know I'm gonna crush you. Another point to Carreño Busta. Carreño Busta.
I may not like the guy, but you've got to admit he's a very good tennis player. He reads the game very well when he wants to. And I want to add when he wants to, because I know we did a stream earlier on this year. May have been at French Open against Tsitsipas. Did turn up on that day. There might have been a breadstick in there. It was embarrassing watching him. And often you can watch him and think that was embarrassing. But right now, it's not one of them days because he's playing very, very good. Another winner down the line. It's a game to love for Busta. Well played. Yeah. And you've got Sam saying no injury. The man's mentally drained. I think it's mental and physical, if I'm honest. just seems very tired. There's so many times where the ball's sort of just passing him by, clean winners, and he's not getting there in time. It's not the Novak Djokovic I'm used to watching. And with some of the other matches going on today, we have Rybakina Svitolina on I'm assuming after this match. And then we've got Bencic Vondrasova. That is the gold medal match. And if I'm honest, I think Vondrasova is going to win the whole thing. She's been the most impressive lady in the tour, obviously beating Osaka. She followed it up, I think, against Svitolina and almost bageled her in one of the sets. She's just looked better than everyone. And could this now mean Vondrasova's back? Because we know how well she played in that French Open that time. And then since then, sort of dipped in form, not been the same player. But now Vondrasova looks a real threat. I know we've got Eduardo Alves saying Bencic has got this. I wouldn't dismiss her. I think before the tournament, if you were to look at that matchup, you'd probably say Bencic. Yeah, I would agree. But based off what I've seen, I honestly believe it's going to be going the way of the Czechs, and that is Vondrasova. You got Wasim asking if it's a 5-set match. Nope, it's been scrapped this year. So all of these matches now are 3 sets, even the final and the third place or the bronze medal match. You got Gala there saying Djokovic having only 4 winners this set is crazy. Yeah, well, I'm surprised if it's 4. So I'm glad for telling us that. Shout out to Wally there. How we doing, mate? Thanks for your super chat as well. We will add that on the top tippers. Unfortunately, I've got my hand tied a little bit at the moment, but maybe if Ben's listening, he can add that on for you. It was a very nice message we received from you. I'll send you an email back to reply to it because I don't think we've got the time right now because Djokovic is serving to stay in this match. Sam's got the swans out. Steady on there, Sam. It's 30 love. Really good shot from Djokovic. And the Joker has got a little bit left in the tank here. Brilliant shot on the stretch. He's got a little bit left and it's 40 love. He's going to try and make Busta serve out for the bronze medal. A lot of drama we could see here. I'm not sure if it's going to be as simple as we're all making out it's going to be. Djokovic, notably, one of the toughest players to serve out a match against. There's not many like it. You've got Shashi Kumar saying more mental problems than physical. Thinking about the golden slam for Novak. You reckon so? Do you think that's mentally got under his skin a little bit? The fact that he was so close to the golden slam. Obviously, it was 10 matches to go. Maybe that did play a little factor. But right now, he has held his serve, and it's been a game to love for Djokovic. What can Busta do here? 15 love. He gets the first point. He's 3 points away. Of course, for people just joining us, Carreño Busta did have a match point in the second set. Was unable to take it. Are we going to see more match points? Or maybe some break points here? What's Novak going to do? You can see he's zoned in on the returns here. But that first one, just simply too good of a serve. He got a racket to it, but that was it. This next point, I feel is going to be very telling on the way this service game is going to go. 30 love, and I think Busta's going to have it 15 all, and the nerves could start to creep on Carreño Busta. He's someone who can suffer from nerves. He's shown some weaknesses in the past. Misses the first serve. It's going to be a second serve here. Just setting himself. Second serve. Loops to the backhand of Djokovic. And this one seems to be a long rally. I can see the scores 15 all. So Djokovic did win this point. And it's going to be a long rally to seal it. We're going Busta forehand. Djokovic forehand now. Djokovic goes for a drop shot. It's an exquisite drop shot. And he gets there on the reach-in, on the stretch as well. Well done, the Joker. He's got something left here. You got Sam there. PCB chokes again. I never want to hear his name again. Could it happen? It's 15-all. Djokovic, there's a bit of a feeling. You can feel the nervous energy around the court. And even more so now. It's 15-30. Is this the start of the Djokovic comeback? Is it all part of the script? All part of the entertainment for Novak Djokovic? He's hitting through the ball a lot better now. Busta's on the run. He goes into the backhand side, gets a big smash and whacks one away. Novak Djokovic, 15-30. Let's go. And apologies, guys. The scoreboard's a bit faster than my stream. So I'll tell you the score and then I'll tell you how it happened. But that is absolutely mental there. Great shot from Djokovic. Busta under pressure. He has got the next point, though, 30-all. So it's 2 points away for him. He's at a match point. Now he's 2 points away from a bronze. Incredible here. Obviously, Djokovic has won a bronze before in Beijing. Not sure if Busta has. I feel like maybe he might have as well. Or he come close before. It's just too good. It's a good serve, and Djokovic didn't return it at all. I'm actually a bit shocked he didn't because it didn't look that fast, and he was there. He just mishit it completely. He's pointing up at the sky. That one could have sucked a little bit of energy out of his charge here. And as you can see, we have a second match point.
Match point.
Can Busta take the match point? This time it's on his serve. He's serving for the match. Just 1 point away here. And I can confirm the match point was generated by just a wayward forehand from Djokovic. He's on his knees. He's really, really down and out here. I've not seen him look this tired and defeated in such a long time. In fact, I can't actually think of the last time. It must have been many years ago. Is it a worrying sign maybe for Djokovic fans? Could this energy sort of go into the US Open? Are we not going to see the same level of dominance from Djokovic in the US Open? But one thing I would say is he saved the match point. We're at juice here. I'll let you know how it happened. It was a good serve from Busta. Good backhand. The backhand goes into the backhand of Djokovic. Is a clean winner on match point. How has he done that? How has he done it? I don't know. I really don't. Maybe the best shot I've seen since I've in this third set. It was a clean two-handed backhand winner down the line, and he's caught the line. Do you even attempt that shot on facing a match point? But there's another one here.
Match point.
Third match point, and it's, well, I think it's an ace, that one. Really good serving from Busta. Don't know if it clipped the racket of Djokovic, but regardless, it was unreturnable. And we've got a third match point. I want to give a shout out to everyone who's joined us. We've almost got 200 people in the live chat. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video and subscribe if you're new. Can Busta get this one over the line? I think he misses the first serve. Second serve coming up, or it might be a first serve. I think it was a let. And it looks like we're back to juice. So this match point has been saved as well. Goes down the tee. Now they're going forehand to forehand. Backhand from Busta, and he misses. He misses. He sort of overdoes it on match point. And that was one of them ones where you've got a bit of a shaky elbow. The nerves are settling in a little bit. But he still managed to get another match point.
Match point.
Shout out there to Bugatti Veyron. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to like the video if you haven't already. It's juice. No, sorry, it's match point Busta. It was another unreturnable serve, and we're going to be having another match point. Can he take this one? I'm losing track of match points. Is this 4? I think it was a really good serve, though. Just caught the outside of the line to generate the match point. Is he going to get this job done and get a bronze medal when Djokovic was going for the Golden Slam? The Golden Slam no more. Let's know. It can't happen. But yeah, this is the 4th match point, and it has been saved yet again. How many opportunities does Busta need to get this one done? And I think the more the tally goes up on match points, the more Djokovic is going to start to believe. And it doesn't take too long for him to maybe think, you know what? I'm taking this. And Idamo, I'm going to go for it. It's back to Juice. Are we going to see a match point? Are we going to see our first break point? We've got a few Djokovic fans in the house. Milenko here. Azimov Nole. Sam saying, this guy's insane. It's another match point. Make that number 5.
Match point.
RS, come on, Nole. Can he get the job done? He's going to have to break. He's going to have to do something on the Juice side because it seems to be the Busta serve out to the forehand is just causing havoc. And it's the same serve yet again. Every time on the Juice side, he sort of caught the line on the forehand side to Djokovic. I think he needs to step over a little bit. It's going there every time. Make him play down the tee. Another match point. Is he going to do it? We've got Bugatti Varison. Let's go, Carreño Busta. Well, surely you think he can do this one. We're into a rally here. He's going backhand to forehand. Big shot from Djokovic. Busta's on the stretch. And I would say Djokovic is sort of dictating this rally now, if I'm honest. He goes huge. Oh, my word. He's hit the line. He's hit the line. He must have just caught both lines. He's hit where the court just sort of joins. And he's saved another match point. Wow. Only half the ball is on the line. Half off, but it's so good. And JT saying, oh my God, so close. Yeah. Djokovic has been this close to losing, but it's happened again. It seems to be another ace or an unreturnable from Busta. And it's number 6 match point.
Match point.
Incredible. Can he take this one? It just seems to be such a good serve on the Juice side, but he can't get it done on the other. We've got Lulu saying, go, Busta, go. We've got Sam saying, I'm rolling on my bed. Oh, my God. How many times is he saving match point? How many match points are we going to see? Is Djokovic going to let this one go, or is he going to find a way to break back? It is the 6th match point for Carreño Busta. And he misses the first serve. He's going to have a second serve here. We've not seen many second serves from him recently. Is he going to get the job done? Second serve's good. Backhand Djokovic. They're going forehand to forehand. I can confirm Busta has won the match. He's won the bronze. Let's see how it happens. Djokovic then goes into the forehand. Misses down the line. Carreño Busta drops to the floor. He's won a bronze medal and he's defeated the world number 1 representing Serbia, Novak Djokovic.
Don't mess with me, cause you know I'm gonna crush you. Another point to Carreño Busta. Carreño Busta.
Wow. Got Revty saying best thriller content of the century. Yeah, there was a lot of drama there. An awful lot of drama. You can see what it means to Carreño Busta there. Djokovic embraces him at the net. Mate, what a sportsman, man. You can't criticize the geezer. I love him. Djokovic is class. It oozes through his bones, man. He's there at the net. He's sort of congratulating Carreño Busta, and he can always take a defeat better than most players, and that you have to tip your hat for and respect him for. But ultimately, we're talking about the tennis. He wasn't actually good enough. Since the Zverev one, where he was up a break, we've not seen... Well, we've seen it's like his twin brothers come on the court and played for him, because this is not the Novak Djokovic I'm used to watching whatsoever. He just looks very fatigued, mentally maybe tired. Maybe all this old Golden Slam thing's caught up on him. I don't know. I don't know what to really pin it on, because he's someone who's so mentally strong. Maybe it is more physical. The conditions, they are very tough conditions. He's opted to play the mixed doubles as well. That's not really gone to plan. He's going to be in a bronze medal match, I believe, soon. Whether he plays that or not, it's another matter. I'm sure he can't disappoint his opponent, his partner, Stojanovic. So I'm assuming he's going to play it. But whether he's going to be doing very well, he's going to be playing Ashley Barty. It's going to be really tough. Doesn't really get more of a difficult lady than that one. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to wrap it up there. Big news. Djokovic leaves the Olympics in the singles without a medal. Doesn't even take the bronze. Carreño Busta takes the bronze, and we have a big match up tomorrow for the gold. Obviously, Karen Khachanov versus Alexander Zverev. Who's going to take the gold? Is it going to be Russia or Germany? We know Spain's taken the bronze. And we've got some women's coming up later to settle their medals there. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. Sorry for doing this a bit late, but I thought one set's better than none. We still got a good 40 minutes of the stream, so it probably was worth it. If you haven't already, guys, hit the like button on the video. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you later on with Ben, maybe, to do another podcast on something. See you guys in a bit.